Hey there, welcome back to TUTOROU's channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that is crucial for anyone hitting the books, or simply for anyone that has an exam approaching. How do you stay focused while studying? Trust us, we've all been there, struggling to concentrate when there's a whole world of distractions. Just a click away can be hard. But fear not, because we are going to give you our best 7 tips that will help you sharpen your focus and ace those study sessions. But before we jump in, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button, as it will only keep us motivated to create more brilliant English-related content for you. We want to make your study time easier and more pleasant. So in order to benefit from all our tips and tricks, you need to stay tuned and watch our weekly videos. So are you ready to hear our best 7 tips to help you while studying? Let's go! Tip number 1, clear your workspace. First things first, let's talk about the importance of clearing your workspace. Picture this. You sit down to study, but your desk is cluttered with yesterday's notes, random pens, and a stack of papers you haven't touched in weeks. It's chaotic, to say the least. But here's the thing. A messy desk isn't just visually distracting, it can also clutter your mind and hinder your ability to focus. So, take a few minutes before you dive into your study session to declutter your space. Put away any unnecessary items, organize your books and materials, and ensure that only the essentials are within arm's reach. Trust me, creating a clean and organized workspace isn't just about aesthetics, it's about setting the stage for productivity. When your desk is tidy and clutter-free, it sends a signal to your brain that it's time to buckle down and get to work. You'll find that with a clear workspace, you can dive into your studies with clarity and purpose, free from the distractions of a cluttered environment. So take the time to clear your workspace before you start studying. Your focus and productivity will thank you later. Tip number 2, set specific goals. Now, let's talk about setting specific goals for your study sessions. It's not enough to just sit down and hope for the best. You need a plan. That's where clear and achievable goals come in. Instead of staring at a daunting pile of textbooks and notes, break down your tasks into smaller, more manageable chunks. Think of it like building a puzzle. You wouldn't try to tackle the whole thing at once, would you? By breaking your study session into smaller tasks, you'll not only make it more manageable, but also give yourself a clear roadmap to follow. Start by identifying what you need to accomplish during the session, whether it's reading a chapter, completing practice problems, or reviewing lecture notes. Then prioritize these tasks based on their importance and urgency. What do you absolutely need to get done today, and what can wait until later? Once you have your priorities straight, dive in and tackle each task one at a time. You'll find that having a clear set of goals not only keeps you focused and on track, but also gives you a sense of accomplishment as you tick each one off your list. So the next time you sit down to study, take a moment to set specific goals for yourself. You'll be amazed at how much more productive and efficient your study sessions become. Tip number 3, use the Pomodoro technique. Let's delve into one of the most effective productivity techniques out there, the Pomodoro technique. It's a game changer for anyone looking to supercharge their study sessions. Here's how it works. Grab a timer, set it for 25 minutes, and dive into your work with laser-like focus. During this time, give it your all on a single task, whether it's reading a chapter, solving equations, or writing an essay. The key here is to eliminate all distractions and immerse yourself completely in the task at hand. Once the timer rings, it's time for a short break. Around 5 minutes will do the trick. Use this time to stretch your arms and legs, grab a snack, or simply relax for a moment. Then, it's back to work for another 25-minute session. Repeat this cycle of work and break intervals, and after every 4th Pomodoro, treat yourself to a longer break, typically around 15-30 minutes. This structured approach to studying not only helps you maintain focus, but also prevents burnout and keeps your mind sharp throughout your study session. By breaking your work into manageable chunks and incorporating regular breaks, you'll find that your productivity skyrockets and you're able to tackle even the toughest of tasks with ease. So, the next time you sit down to study, give the Pomodoro technique a try. You'll be amazed at the difference it can make in your focus and productivity. Tip number 4, eliminate distractions. Now let's talk about one of the biggest hurdles to maintaining focus while studying, distractions. We all have them, whether it's the ping of notifications on our phones, the temptation to check social media, or the allure of that new episode of your favorite TV show. But fear not, because there are ways to combat these distractions and create a study environment that's conducive to laser-focused work. Start by identifying your biggest distractions. Is it your phone constantly buzzing with notifications? Is it the temptation to browse the internet aimlessly? Once you've pinpointed your distractions, it's time to take action. Consider turning off notifications on your phone, or even putting it in another room while you study. Use website blockers to prevent yourself from mindlessly scrolling through social media or watching cat videos on YouTube. And if noise is a distraction, consider finding a quiet study spot where you can focus without interruptions. Remember, creating a distraction-free environment is key to maintaining focus and productivity during your study sessions. So take the time to identify and eliminate your biggest distractions and watch as your concentration levels soar. Tip number 5. Stay organized. Now let's delve into the importance of staying organized while studying. It's no secret that a cluttered study space can lead to a cluttered mind, making it difficult to focus and stay on track. That's why organization is absolutely crucial. Start by keeping your notes, textbooks, and study materials well organized and easily accessible. Invest in folders, binders, or dividers to keep your papers in order, and designate specific areas for different subjects or topics. Consider using color coding to further streamline your organization system. Assign a different color to each subject or category to make it easy to find what you need at a glance. If you're more digitally inclined, there are plenty of apps and tools available to help you keep everything in order. Whether it's note-taking apps like Evernote or organization tools like Trello, find what works best for you and stick with it. By staying organized, you'll not only save time and reduce stress, but also create a study environment that's conducive to deep concentration and learning. So take the time to declutter your study space and establish an organization system that works for you. Tip number 6. Take regular breaks. This piece of advice is all about the importance of taking regular breaks during your study sessions. It might sound counterintuitive, but giving your brain a breather is crucial for maintaining productivity and focus in the long run. Think of it like running a marathon. You wouldn't sprint the entire way without stopping to catch your breath, would you? The same principle applies to studying. Taking short breaks allows your brain to recharge and prevents fatigue from setting in. So, during your study sessions, be sure to schedule regular breaks. Step away from your desk, get some fresh air, or do a quick mindfulness exercise to clear your mind. By incorporating these short breaks into your study routine, you'll find that you're able to maintain focus and concentration for longer periods of time. Plus, you'll feel more energized and refreshed when you return to your studies. So don't underestimate the power of taking regular breaks. Your brain will thank you for it. And finally, tip number 7, find your ideal study environment. This tip is all about recognizing that everyone has unique preferences when it comes to their study environment, and it's essential to find what works best for you. Some individuals thrive in complete silence, finding that on the other hand, some people find that a bit of background noise, such as soft music or the gentle hum of a coffee shop, helps them stay focused and motivated. The key here is experimentation. Don't be afraid to try out different study environments to see what resonates with you the most. Visit your local library for a serene atmosphere conducive to deep concentration, or head to a bustling coffee shop if you find the energy of others around you to be motivating. Pay attention to how different environments affect your productivity and focus, and don't hesitate to mix things up until you find the perfect study spot for you. Remember, your ideal study environment is unique to you, so embrace it and make the most of it to maximize your learning potential. And there you have it, 7 tips to help you stay focused while studying. Remember, it's all about finding what works best for you and sticking with it. With a little practice and determination, you'll be acing those study sessions in no time. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Until next time, happy studying!